So today I wanted to talk about something a little bit different than I've been talking about. This one's about strength training. Strength training, and I say that because I've learned a lot since I've been working on my key techniques about increasing your spiritual strength as well as your physical strength and using the two in combination to create something different. And what I wanted to talk about in this video is basically using your physical power and your spiritual power in combination. Because when you use your spiritual power and your physical power in combination, it creates a whole new energy that outputs way higher, like way higher than as if you did it differently. And so first of all, what I want to say is that spiritual energy, Reiki or Ki or whatever you want to call it, is different than physical energy. They're like two separate things. Like you can have a lot of Ki, for example, and not a lot of physical energy, or you could have a lot of physical energy but not a lot of Ki, or like none whatsoever, because most people don't have Ki. Uh, Basically what I've learned is that if you use these two things in combination, you have a higher output of strength. Like, for example, if you're flexing your muscles at the same time you're using your Ki and you use the two powers in combination, you're going to have a higher output of Ki than you would if you didn't do those things. So today I want to talk a little bit about that. And in future videos, I've expanded upon what I know a little bit. I kind of want to get into those topics too, because I have a little bit to talk about these different kinds of ways of manipulating your Ki that you can output even more energy. But for today, I just want to talk about the physical aspect of it. So when I was a kid, and I know this is like off topic, just like sort of, but like bear with me for a second. When I was a kid, I learned to use this physical technique to amplify my physical abilities. Um, Hold on, I'm looking for my ashtray. There we go. Okay, put that a little bit closer. When I was a kid, I learned how to amplify my physical abilities by so the way it was taught to me was like this. Um, Imagine that your entire life people are only using about 1% of their physical abilities, right? Like you're walking around, you're doing things, basically you're just using 1% effort when you do these things, is what I was taught by a very kind teacher of mine. She was actually like not that much older than me, but she noticed this like when I was really young. She noticed that people were only using about 1% of their energy when they did things like. It sounds complicated, but it's actually very, very, very basic. This girl that I knew noticed that people are only using about 1% of their physical energy, and the way that she noticed this was that well, she taught it to me like this. She's like, John, if you want to win this race, you're gonna have to use more than 1% of your energy. And I was like, I didn't understand at the time, but she taught me. Um, so when you're just doing normal things, you don't tense your muscles up, right? You like go through life and you're not tensing your muscles up. And what she pointed out is that if you tense your muscles up just a little bit, then you will end up outputting more physical energy than other people. It might be a little bit more stressful on you, but if like you're in a race or if you're like in an arm wrestling competition, this is the way to amplify your energy, because most people are only putting in like 1% of their energy, and you can put in more of your energy if you tense up your muscles. So that's the first step of amplifying your physical energy. But the second step is something a little bit different that most people don't know about. Is if you tense up your muscles even just a little bit, even just like a tiny bit, and you pull yourself upwards. I know this is like a foreign concept to a lot of people, but if you tense your muscles and you pull yourself upward with that strength, you can amplify your energy up to like 50 times. I'm not even joking. You can amplify your physical energy up to 50 times. And what I've learned is that if you use this in combination with your ki control, you can amplify yourself like to levels that are like beyond what you have previously imagined. Right? So I talked a little bit about amplifying your strength through ki before, but this is a way to do it where you can literally amplify your ki to higher levels that I didn't previously know, because I was a kind of a beginner when it came to this kind of stuff. So if you use what I've said about amplifying your strength in previous videos, and you use it in combination with this physical amplification, you can get to levels that were previously beyond you, beyond whatever your level was. And I've been using it, and I noticed the difference right away, that I was physically on a different level than other people, and that it's just been a life changer. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that today.